Clearly, Rail has an agenda here. This is not an equal level playing field for all the participants.
No. What it is AMG is a collective of artists that's been grinding for a long time, and we putting everything in perspective, and we putting it all together so that we can make something out of it.
I'm saying nobody else had a playlist to start their interview though.
I mean, you know.
I'm just trying to make it an equal opportunity situation.
But it definitely is. It definitely is. You know what I'm saying? It definitely is. It's just that when it comes to R&B artists that's been doing this for so long, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've really been putting my foot down on this shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been putting my foot, my neck. I've been killing these guys. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
I mean, for those who don't know, since you done already told us that you're the best nigga in the world, why don't you tell the world who you are?
I don't think I'm the best singer in the world, but this your boy Gthesinger, Gthesinger. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Blow Your Back Out.
I was gonna say one more time. DT said what?
Pen Affleck in the flesh, man. I write the hits.
DT finna get up and leave.
I write the hits. Hey man, Pen Affleck in the flesh.
So, if people didn't already get that, explain what that means. Pen Affleck.
Pen Affleck?
Yes. So we don't need to blow your back out. We don't need that story.
No. We don't
this
need
is
that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the beginning. That's the beginning. But that's like my what do you call it? That's like my alter ego. You know what I'm saying? Like I adapted it when I became a part of AMG, and I was like, you know, I write these records, but I'm kind of suave with it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I like Ben Affleck. You know what I'm saying? Paul's no homo, but you know what I'm saying? He a smooth dude, so that was my thing.
So Rail played about 10 songs just now, which means that none of those are the songs we're going to be talking about tonight.
Nah, we're going to drop some hits on you.
You've been doing this a long time. I've known you for many, many years. This is probably the first time we ever talked in this type of way. It's always been more behind the scenes, personal. What's one thing that you want people to know before we even get into the songs?
I love music. I love making music. I love making records that people can feel, vibe, make them feel good. You know what I'm saying? I love making records for ladies. You know what I'm saying? I'm an R&B artist, so that's what I'm supposed to do. You know, so.
Please start some shit.
I'm just saying, a lot of people I heard say your pin game, there's a lot of people that you ain't dropped hits.
Who are these people, Real?
Well, I mean, I don't know who these people are.
People got bars, but I'm just saying, that's all.
I mean, if they rappers, then that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because they in their lane.
R&B.
If they call themselves R&B artists, if they are R&B artists, you know what I'm saying?
I need to know who these niggas is.
Yeah. They really don't matter.
Okay,
they really don't matter because guess what? This is Music Mondays for AMG, so they really don't matter.
Have a conversation
so until they get their night, then they can speak on that.
And
you know
if I don't know nothing about this, they probably don't get a night. So let's start with how you got started.
I got started when I came back home from college, 2008. Before then, I had a hot record that I recorded with this artist from Texarkana, Arkansas. It was called Cake Mode. I really didn't even know that it was gonna do that much because I was rapping when I was in college. You know what I'm saying? So when I recorded the record, I was just kind of like testing out in college. And I was like, man, I could sing, man. I'll redo the record, man. And the guy from Texarkana, shout out Sergeant B, man, dude, he knew the game way before I did, so I had to learn from that. You know what I'm saying, man? This is around when ringtones was popping and everything like that. And he was like, man, I'm finna put this record out, and we're gonna see what it do. And I'm telling y'all, like within a month, every time I walked around campus, everywhere, people had these ringtones. Everybody was playing it. I was opening up for people, homecomings, all kinds of stuff. Even a band at college played this song. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that it was gonna grow that fast, and that was my first time learning about the music industry because that was the first deal that got put on the table with College Park Music during the time. You know what I'm saying? That was like 2005, 2006. So that's when I first started.
Is this Sergeant B like brother to Sergeant J?
No. His name is Sergeant B. He's out in Texas right now. So
Right, I'm saying the kid that produced "Busted" and all those Erica Banks songs.
Yeah. That's him.
His brother.
That's Sergeant B. That's his brother.
Yeah.
That's
I
his
interviewed
brother.
him last year, and he
Yeah.
was telling me that his brother had been a producer all
That's his
his time.
brother.
And, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so
you said
I've been
that's
a part of the game for a long time. Even me and Big Tuck, you know what I'm saying? Me and Big Tuck, he was around too. Big Tuck, Charlie Boy, all them guys like that. I started learning about the Dirty South a long time ago, you know what I'm saying, and becoming attached to it and learning about the music industry a long time ago, being a part of it. So yeah, you're right.
That is really crazy. When you said Texarkana, that's when I thought of him immediately. Then you said his brother's name. I was like, that's crazy. Small world.
Definitely is, man. But that just shows, you know what I'm saying, you have people here in St. Louis that are really grinding, you know what I'm saying? So keep up the good work, shit.
So fast forward to you came back to St. Louis. You started singing full time. So that song made you, I assume, give up rapping and go to singing full time.
No, I started doing the singing on that record when I came back home when I left college. I came back home from Arkansas 2008, and I was kind of peeping the music industry. Like here, I was like, man, I want to become a part of it, but I was like, man, what do I do? Because I'm a singer, and it really wasn't nothing that you can really showcase like your singing. So I was like, okay, they got these open mic nights or whatever. Shout out to Beatty. And he was at Spruce, and he was a Fireboy. That's where I met Dub and Kizzle. And I was like, man, I'm gonna go up there, man. It was all rappers and stuff. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go up there and sing. And these were money contests during this time. So I was winning 200, you know what I'm saying, 200 from them. And then shout out Jay House. Jay House was throwing contests on a Thursday, and he was putting up 500. So I'm bringing in $700 just off of the music every week, just based off of me just going out on a limb at these rap shows, just singing. You know what I'm saying? This is way before singers was even coming to these events. They was like, they weren't coming in there with these guys, these, you know what I'm saying, these hood guys, but this is my element. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going in there with a 1,000 people
so
and
what
nothing
I
like that.
heard is that you was taking Dub and Kizzle money. You stole the show, and they went home broke because you won.
Yeah, we weren't even old enough to be in there. I ain't even gonna front to you, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even old enough to be in there. But the thing about it is, one thing that I always tell them, like, one thing that attracted me to Kizzle and Dub, like, I knew that they was from the element that I was from. And I was like, man, I want to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? I see what they about. I see, you know what I'm saying, how they move. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like the rowdy types. I don't like the people who kind of like want to be seen. You know what I'm saying? I like the people who kind of play the back scene. I kind of want to see what they're about. And the things that Dub was spitting, I definitely understood it. You know what I'm saying? When I first saw him perform. So I was like, I want to know that brother. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made us click.
So what was the first like solo song you recorded that you think as a singer?
That was Cake Mode. That was the first song that I recorded that actually got put out was Cake Mode. Before then, I had You're Gonna Miss Me. You know what I'm saying? That was produced by RV. That was like my first one, but the first official was Cake Mode.
So I met you before AMG when you were doing In Crowd and all that stuff. What's it like being a part of two crews that really have totally different things going on as far as like presence in the city and things they do and the way they move? I think like while Ray can of course really rap and all them can really rap, they make more songs for the radio and all that stuff, whereas this side is more like real rap, you know, boom bap a lot of times. How do you walk that line?
The thing about that was that one thing about me, when I kind of like click to a person, I create a brotherhood with these guys. So it's not a thing about like being with one side and being with another side. I look at it as all together, because if one person do something, then everybody's gonna do something.
Well, I mean,
you know
just
what I'm
like from a music standpoint, because the vibes is a little different as far as like the songs that come out.
Man, with me, I could fit in any vibe, man. I could fit in any vibe. Like I don't care what we talking about, as long as it's something that is of substance. You know what I'm saying? I could feel into any vibe.
All right, since Reldon already played all your greatest hits, let's hear some of the new music so we can get into those and we'll talk about those after and come back.
Pen Affleck. Shout out to Clouds. I got you. Hey, real. This for all them R&B guys that want to talk to me. I think I made this one for Clouds, right? I made this one for Clouds. They can't.
Take a trip with me to ecstasy. Girl, when you inhale this, you gon' lose control.
Yes, sir. Round 2. I don't think they were saying nothing to me. They weren't talking to me.
Closer, closer, closer.
Talk to him, G.
Touch me, baby, like you've never done before. Body to body, you got me feeling. Forever and ever, just don't let it go, girl. Next to you, girl. Me and you, girl. See, baby, when I get this feeling, and I never gotta have you on top of me, girl. Ooh, speak for no reason.
What we do?
S is for stop. I'm not ready to climax. It's for everywhere that you make me wanna lose control, girl.
What?
Oh, it's for right now. That means, baby, I want you right now. Come in. Body to body, I love when you touch me. I love it when you with me.
Come out on this one. Look.
Can't get enough, yeah. I'm so in love, yeah. Her touch is taking no remedy for the drug, yeah. Caress your frame, yeah. You do the same, yeah. The stimulation is driving us both insane, yeah. Kissing your favorite spot, you feel it in your heart. Can't keep it separated, girl, we don't belong apart. I gotta feel you on me. Come closer, girl. See, baby, when I get this feeling, and I never gotta have you on top of me, girl. Ooh. For no reason.
What'd he say?
S is for stop. I'm not ready to climax. It's for everywhere that you make me wanna lose control, girl. Oh, it's for right now. That means, baby, I want you right now. Come in.
Last one.
Shout out Fresco Kane, that's my brother. New mixtape on the way, 2022 G&G. New project on the way as well. Valentine's Day and November. Busting you across your head, boy.
She say she love me. I know she lying. It be the same damn text message all of the time. Man, where you at? Stay on my mind. I put in work, yeah. Overtime. I give you the business. Get the good, baby. I can tell you want it. I give you the business. Play back, I love it when you get up on it. I give you the business. Got you hooked on, I'ma give it to you all night. She wanna call 'cause I lay down. On the couch to the floor. She like when I kiss that. Got a feeling for more. I get down and dirty. All in my play. Bend it back in the diving. About to drown in your leg. Bring it back while I'm stroking. Scuba get all in your ocean. Never hit like I'm smoking. Can't look down, girl, I'm focused. Let it rain on me, girl. Get it deeper than broad, ayy. Make you scream a cappella, ayy. I give you the business. Get the good, baby, I can tell you want it. I give you the business. Play back, I love it when you get up on it. I give you the business. Got you hooked on, I'ma give it to you all night. She wanna call 'cause I lay it down.
Ay, babe, you exactly my type, I'ma give you the business, yeah. Long as you keep on the low and don't get in your feelings, yeah. Peeping that ass and them titties, might fuck around and low with you. On Instagram post with you. Hop on a boat, go across the coast with you. Young cocaine got big bang. St. Louis shit, my chain hang. So east ain't like ramen noodles. If you ain't a real one, I can see right through. And right next to me, where you wanna be. You can tell by the way you looking at me that you're so tempted. Ready for me to give you the business, baby.
Get the good, baby, I can tell you want it. I give you the business. Play back, I love it when you get up on it. I give you the business. Got you hooked on, I'ma give it to you all night. She wanna call 'cause I lay it down.
Yes, sir.
I feel like Real exhibited more bias. He played these full songs. But it's all good. It's all good. No love lost. Exactly. That boy good. I agree with you. I don't have no complaints.
That was the main thing, though.
I don't have no complaints. They homies trash. So
Almighty.
Drug use aside. We heard 3 songs. 2 slow, 1 more upbeat. I think one thing you always been good at is juggling both of those, and they always sound good. Where does it come from? How did you get there?
It's just a vibe, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just a vibe. And some people just don't have that vibe. You know what I'm saying? And it's the elements that you're around. You know what I'm saying? With this music thing, you really got to be around people who are giving you that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? When I sit in these clubs or when I'm around this stuff and I'm listening to what people are listening to, I be like, man, I'm going to do something different. And then when I step out the box, it shows me that I'm doing something right. But I'm also around people who give me that vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like my AMG brothers, my Ancrop brothers, like we create that vibe. And that's the thing. You got to be around guys who are creating that vibe when it comes to this music thing. You know what I'm saying? That
energy is everything.
It definitely is, man.
This nigga ad-lib king. No more Hennessy for you, sir.
Almighty.
So I know you put out project, was it last year, right? Or was it
Definitely.
2019? Are we still working that? Or you mentioned that you was doing some Valentine's and what's the rollout?
See, this is my thing. Like my goal has always been to drop something every year, but I put myself to a test because one of my favorite artists is Usher. So in 2020, I wanted to put out, I guess they were significant to me because of certain situations that he had been through personally and things like that. Like I've been through some of the similar situations, so I wanted to put out projects to show kind of like my gratitude to his projects. So my favorite projects from him are like the 8701, the Confessions. So those last two projects that I dropped, those were reflective of those two projects from Usher. You know what I'm saying? So these projects that I'm dropping this year are going to be significant to other artists who, you know what I'm saying, I respect in the game.
So you're not going to tell us, you're just going to say?
No, I really want him to be a surprise though, because I'm really stepping out of the box with my second project. You know what I'm saying? Doug, he kind of sparked something in my mind, so I really want to, I'm going to step out the box and I'm going to drop because I've been dropping pop records and everything, man. Like we got pop records and everything that I didn't put out before. You know what I'm saying? They kind of surprise people because when they see who it's from, they be like, oh man. Right. it kind of shocks you because I want to do something that's going to be different every time. You know what I'm saying? The R&B artists, even the ones that are famous right now, like hip hop has actually took over the R&B game. You know what I'm saying? With the tune. You know what I'm saying? So when these guys like Future and Lil Babies and all of these guys can kind of get on this record and sing, the Dirks and everybody, when they can get on these records and kind of like sing, R&B artists don't have no way to kind of fit into that lane. You know what I'm saying? So now they're thinking like, okay, well, I'm going to make a song, but then when you hear the song, you be like, you trying to rap though. You ain't trying to stick to like what you do.
I agree with you 1,000%. That's like my biggest thing about R&B right now. Like nobody's making actual R&B. It's all like, it's really rap.
And the industry knows what they doing though. You know what I'm saying? These record labels, they know what they doing because now they're asking for records like that. They ask for records like, oh, well, you should have a record like this because this is what it's gonna go. So these BPMs and this, talk about this. You be like, that's me, you trying to take me out of my box, but I'm gonna do something that's gonna be totally different. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still be G. You're not finna take that away from me regardless.
That's what I appreciate most about your music is that it sounds like R&B and it's not trying to be anything else. And if it is a different sound, like you said with the pop song, it doesn't sound forced, it doesn't sound fabricated, it doesn't sound fake. It always sounds genuine.
Yeah, it gotta be. It gotta be. Because the real fans of music, they know this. When they hear you on a record and you forcing it, they can understand. They like, okay, I know that ain't you. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why a lot of these songs don't last because it's not real. And people can tell when the energy is forced or fake, and it might be cool for a little while, but it don't stay around because it wasn't real to begin with.
I definitely had a goal. When I got to St. Louis R&B, I had a goal. I was like, well, who were the top R&B guys from the city during this time when I started doing music? So you had like the Pretty Willies, you had Brad. And when Pretty Willie stopped, I was like, you know what? All right, this my time. So I'm gonna do something to kind of come back into that. I'm gonna bring that essence back. And a lot of R&B artists wasn't even dropping records or they weren't even getting play. I mean, no disrespect to them, but they weren't even getting that attention. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, I'm gonna work my ass off in order to get that.
Yeah, I will say that of all the R&B artists in the city, I think you're one of the ones that show up no matter the setting. People see you in real life all the time. And that's one thing that sets you apart and push your music forward because Real just played 10 songs. He probably don't got that many songs on any other singer in the city. You know what I'm saying? And those small things and doing stuff like this where you relate to people on a personal level go way longer than any money you can spend.
It definitely does. It definitely does.
That's really one thing we're trying to teach to people, but they think that they get online, they get a few views, or they pay somebody, but that shit don't last if people don't have a real human connection with you. They gonna spend the money and then go about their business.
Your track record is about personal encounters as well. You know what I'm saying? So if anything happens later on down the line and somebody calls and they be like, oh, I want to check on this artist. That's why a lot of times these DJs don't know who these artists are. You know what I'm saying?
No idea.
They're not affiliated with these coalitions. These people don't even know them. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't have a good repertoire with these guys neither. You know what I'm saying? They looking at them like, well, I heard her do it, but nah, you can scratch that.
It's definitely happening.
You know what I'm saying? I heard plenty of stories, man. I'm in different cities. I heard plenty of stories. So, gotta build these good relationships.
So, what do you think put it in you to do it differently? Because, like you said, you in the room with all the rappers, and you able to still get the recognition and get your songs played when many other singers have not been able to do that.
I was just beating the odds, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta look at the label that I'm a part of. Like, these are all talented guys. They are all rappers, though. You know what I'm saying? And I was kind of feisty at first, man. I'd be damned if they bring a singer to the room with me. You know what I'm saying? Because you better go hard. But, I mean, I just wanted to beat the odds with it. You know what I'm saying? Make somebody pay attention. You know what I'm saying? I know that these rapping guys, they was in these rooms with their women. You know what I'm saying? They heard they men rapping all day. We come and hear me sing too, baby.
So, for Valentine's Day, is there a title, or are you keeping that under the wraps too?
We're gonna keep that under wraps right now.
What are we even talking about here? Like,
we're gonna keep that under wraps right now because
I feel like all the years we have, I should be allowed to have a little something.
Well, the thing is, y'all
We even let you have an intro theme music. I'm saying,
y'all attached to the crew, man.
But the people want to know. I'm saying, like,
I mean, for the people that want to know, you know what I'm saying, just know that Valentine's Day I will have a project. Me and Fresco Kane, we're working on our project. And then November, I'm going to drop another project, 2022. It's AMG time.
we literally got no information from G today. Can we at least get the falsetto?
My falsetto?
The real falsetto one. I'm sorry, no, my bad. That's
no,
Dub
that was
Job.
Hill's falsetto.
Never mind, it's Dub Job. Never mind.
Yeah,
Never mind.
that was Hill's falsetto. He got that one.
He gave me an 8 count, but didn't do me 8 count. Oh, you got it, kid?
He's a guy. He gonna get the Barry White though.
He goes to Barry White. That ain't a falsetto.
Baby, come to me.
Tell the people where they can find you, man.
Look, everywhere you can find me, Gthesinger or Gthesinger at Gthesinger. You can Google who I am. Whatever you need to do to find me is Gthesinger.
Say it slower.
Gthesinger. Shout out St. Louis. Shout out to everybody who supports me. Download Fame, Fortune, and Pain. You can still download that. You can download my self-titled album, Gthesinger, as well on iTunes, Amazon, Google, everything like that. It's much love to St. Louis, much love to Coalition DJs, and you already know what it is, K-Man.
What he said.
I ain't got to be the king, man. I ain't trying to be the king. Just know it's Penn Affleck in the flesh, man. Penn Affleck in the flesh,
Appreciate
man.
you, G. Thank you for stopping by.
Gang, gang, gang. Ready for war like a Mando.